We're going to start in seated today. So find a comfortable seat. Nice straight spine, crown of the head lifting up towards the sky. Shoulder blades down your back, chin slightly tucked. Tension resting on your breath, and starting with a nice gentle ujjayi. That slight contraction in the back of the throat, that audible breath, sounds like waves of the ocean. Press slight resistance as you inhale and exhale, elongating the breath, giving the mind something to focus on. Each time your mind wanders, bringing your focus back to your breath. Take a scan of your body, see if you're holding tension anywhere. Let that go. Especially notice if there's any tension in your shoulders or your neck or your face. Does your forehead relax? Does your chin relax? Does your jaw inside of your mouth? Check your posture. Crown of the head lifting. Tailbone firmly connecting into the earth. Starting now to bring your focus back. Flickering your eyes open when you feel ready. Making gentle movements again when you feel ready. Maybe just rolling the shoulders. And then rolling the other way. And then bring chin to chest. take your head gently around yourself. When your chin comes to the center at the bottom, reversing the direction of your circle, so head goes the other way. And when chin comes to chest next, bring your head back up midline. Bring your legs out in front, give them a little bit of a shake out. And then rotate your ankles. And the other way. Sorry, mine's really clicky tonight. I don't know whether you can hear it. Okay, take one hand onto one leg, bend and straighten the leg. And rotate the lower leg. And the other way. And then allow that leg to hover, take a few circles. And the other way. Pop the leg down, take the other leg, bend and straighten a few times. Rotate the lower leg. And the other way. And then bring the leg out in front and rotate. And the other way. And pop that down. And then find your way up to seated. Seated? Standing. Already seated. Okay, so come to the front of your mats and find Samasthiti, so your nice equal standing. Connecting all four corners of your feet into the earth, lifting up through the crown of your head. Lifting kneecaps, a very slight tuck in the pelvis, seeing if you can find those deep abdominal muscles, seeing if you can find that connection as Mula Bandha starts to activate. Shoulder blades down your back. Chin very slightly touched. Feet either together or hip width apart, so it's entirely up to you. On an inhale, wide stretch and reach up. Exhaling, wide stretch, chest leads as you fold forward, nice and strong through the deep abdominal muscles. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands on the earth, step back to plank. You can lower your knees to the earth if you want to. Keep your elbows in nice and close. Mula Bandha strong, lower all the way to the floor. Tuck tailbone, lift bandha. Inhale, come to cobra. Exhale from there all the way back to downward dog. Tailbone lifts. And then walk the dog. Heels push away. Stretching out the backs of the legs. Warming yourself up. On an inhale, step your feet to your hands, come to tabletop. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhaling, wide stretch, come all the way up, nice and strong through Mula Bandha. And exhale, hands to the sides. And again, inhaling, wide stretch, reach. Exhale, wide stretch, engage bandha, fold forwards. Inhaling, tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump, and lower all the way down to the earth. Drop knees if you want to. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Adjust your feet if you want to in downward dog. This time heels are pushing down towards the earth. Relax head and neck. Connect all of your hands to the earth. On an inhale, step or jump to tabletop. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhaling, wide stretch, strong through bandha, come all the way up, keep through the bandha engaged. Exhale, hands to sides. Number 3, inhaling, wide stretch, reach up. Exhale, wide stretch, chest bleeds, nice and strong through bandha, fold forwards. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump, and lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Lovely. Keep tailbone lifting. Try and relax head and neck. Shoulder blades keep shooting down your back. You're trying to roll your shoulders into your armpits. Nice broad back. On an inhale, step or jump to tabletop. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhaling, wide stretch, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Sun salute B. Knees bend, inhale, reach up. Exhale, wide stretch, straighten legs, fold forwards. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to plank. Keep elbows in close, lower all the way down to the earth. Tuck tailbone, inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forwards, drop your left heel to the earth. Wide stretch, come all the way up to Virabhadrasana 1. On the exhale, hands come down either side of your front foot. Step back to plank. Drop knees if you want to, lower all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forwards, drop your right heel to the earth. Wide stretch, push into the feet, strong through the center, come all the way up to Virabhadrasana 1. Exhaling, wide stretch, hands come down, step back, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Set your stance up in downward dog. Heels push down, tailbone lifts. Shoulder blades down your back. Try and relax head and neck. On an inhale, step or jump to tabletop. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, knees bend, wide stretch, come up to Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to your sides. And again, knees bend, inhale, reach up. Exhale, wide stretch, chest leads, fold forwards. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, plant hands, step or jump back to plank. Drop knees if you want to, keep elbows in close, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel to the earth, come up. Exhaling, hands come down, step back, and lower all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, drop your right heel to the earth, wide stretch if you can, hands come all the way up. Exhaling, hands come down, step back, lower all the way down. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling to downward dog. So a few breaths here. Try and keep your neck nice and long. Mula bandha engaged, so deep abdominal muscles pulling in and lifting up. So it's like you're pulling your lower belly away from your thighs. Tailbone lifts. On an inhale, step or jump to tabletop. Exhale, folding forwards. Knees bend. Inhale, wide stretch, reach up to come to Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the sides. Last one, knees bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wide stretch, fold forwards. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump, lower all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, drop. Inhale, step your right foot forward, drop your left heel to the earth, come up to Vira 1, shoulder blades stay down your back. Exhale, hands come down, step back, lower all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, dog. Inhale, step your left foot forwards, right heel down, come all the way up. Exhaling, hands down, step back, lower all the way to the earth. Stay nice and strong through the center. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. A few breaths here in downward dog. Connect with your breath. Nice steady ujjayi. On an inhale, step or jump to tabletop. Exhale to fold forwards. And inhaling, knees bend, wide stretch, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Lovely. We're going to step back with the right foot. And then we're going to swivel to face the back of your mat. So you'll all be looking away from me, but you all know where you're going. Hands up to horizontal. Back toes at about 45 degrees. Back front toes facing the back of your mat. Tiny bend with your front knee. And then as you exhale, reach forwards with the right arm. So you're creating as much length as you can through the right hand side of your body. If you can, take your first 2 fingers around your big toe. That all feels okay. You can look up and along the length of your left arm. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep reaching away with the crown of your head. Keep chest opening up. Back hip rolls backwards. On an inhale, push into your feet. Nice and strong, really strong Mula bandha to lift up. And then exhale, swivel your feet so you come back to the front of your mat. And then lower yourself down. So left hand comes down to take the toe. And if it feels okay, looking up and along the length of the right arm. Keep reaching away with the crown of the head, opening up through the chest. Lots of length through the sides of your body. Back hip rolling over. Shoulder blade down your back. On an inhale, lift Mula bandha, come all the way up. Exhale, swivel so you're at the back of your mat. On an inhale, bring your opposite hand to leg up and in front. And then exhale, reach forward. So you create as much length as you can, bringing that hand down either to your shin, or if it's accessible to you, to the outside of your front foot. Your other hand can either rest on your lower back, or you can twist around and look up and along the length of your top arm. Whatever works for you, especially in a world where there probably aren't any props or aren't many props around. Just keep reaching out through the crown of your head. Inhale, come up. Exhale, swivel back to the front of your mat. Inhaling, opposite hand to leg comes up in front. And then exhale, reach forwards with your fingertips, bringing the hand down either to your shin or to the outside edge of your front foot. Other hand either rests on the back, or you can twist around. Try and keep both shoulder blades down. On an inhale, come up to standing. And exhale, step your feet back together at the front. Okay, inhale, step back with your right foot and come to face lengthways along your mat. Hands on hips. Inhale, look up, open the whole of the front of your body. And then exhale, fold forwards. As you fold forwards, lift your kneecaps. Crown of your head comes down towards the earth. If you can, your hands come and rest on the earth. If you can reach your hands midway between your feet, then placing your hands midway between your feet. Relax head and neck. Tiny bend in your knees. Nice steady ujjayi breath. On an inhale, come up to a tabletop flat back and bring your hands to your hips. Exhale there. And then lifting kneecaps nice and strong through Mula Bandha, pushing all the way through your feet, come up to standing. Exhale. Inhale, hands to horizontal. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, look up, open the front of your body. And exhale, fold forwards. This time, hands stay on your hips. So again, crown of the head is coming down towards the earth. You can bend your knees here if you need to. You don't need to have your knees locked. You should have a tiny bend in your knees regardless. On an inhale, push into the feet, lift Mula Bandha, come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, hands come out to horizontal. Exhale, bring your hands behind and clasp. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, open your chest. And then exhale, fold forwards, lifting your hands up off your back and down towards the earth. Nice steady ujjayi. Keep lifting the hands towards the earth, opening the shoulders. On an inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to release. Inhale, hands to horizontal. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, look up, open the front of your body. Exhale, fold forwards again. Kneecaps lift as you fold forwards. This time, first two fingers take your big toes, if that's accessible. If it is, inhale, pull on your big toes, come to a flat back. And then exhale, fold forwards. Allowing your elbows to bend out towards your feet. Shoulder blades stay down your back. Head and neck relax. Tiny bend with your knees. Inhale, come to a tabletop flat back. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale there. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale to step your feet back together at the front of your mat. Lovely. So bring your hands behind and bring your hands to prayer hands behind you. If that's not accessible to you, and it isn't to a lot of people, then bring your hands to clasp your elbows. So choose whichever is right for you. And then you're going to step back with your right foot. And then you're going to swivel to face the back of your mat. Your front toes are facing forwards, your back toes are also facing forwards in this pose. So you end up with both hips facing the back of your mat. Inhale, look up, open your chest. And then exhale, fold forwards. So try and keep your torso nice and long, your side waist is nice and long. You've got a micro bend, but no more in the front leg. So don't bend the front leg to allow yourself further in. Keep your shoulders rolling backwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, swivel to face the front of your mat. Inhale, look up, open through the front of your body. And then exhale, fold forward. So keeping that tiny bend in your front knee. Chest leads as you come forward, shoulders stay back. Imagine you're pulling your inner thighs towards each other. On an inhale, find your way all the way up to standing. Release your hands and exhale, step everything back together at the front. Give everything a little bit of a shake out. Okay, come to the front of your mat, find Samasthiti. Nice equal standing. Shoulder blades down, crown of the head lifting. On an inhale, wide stretch and reach up. Exhale, chest leads, wide stretch, fold forwards. Inhale, come to tabletop. Exhale, plant your hands on the earth, step or jump back to plank. Drop knees if you want to. Keep your elbows in close to the body. Lower yourself all the way down. Tuck tailbone. Inhale, come to cobra. Exhale from there, all the way back to downward dog. And then from downward dog, on an inhale, jump or step to seated. Lovely. Okay. Dandasana. So toes pointing up towards the sky, kneecaps pulling up the legs, shoulder blades down your back, chin tucked. Lift the crown of your head towards the sky. Hands are down beside you, resting gently on the earth. Breathe deeply in this pose. See if you can find the connection to Mula Bandha. So see if you can find that slight lift at the end of the exhale. And then hold the lift as you inhale. Or if it's easier for you to find the lift on the inhale, then work with the lift on the inhale. Try and find a nice strong engagement through Mula Bandha in whatever way works for you. Keep that engagement as you inhale and wide stretch, reach up. Keep the engagement, exhale, fold forwards. Hands can either rest on your shins, or if it's accessible to you, take your first two fingers around your big toes. If you have your toes, inhale, put on your toes, come to a flat back. And then exhale, fold forwards. Elbows coming out to the sides. Don't lose the engagement through Mula Bandha. Keep breathing into this pose. Breathing into the pelvic floor, PC muscle. Inhale, come all the way up to seated. And we're going to take our first vinyasa of the evening. So cross your feet, plant your hands on the earth. Step or jump back to plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale to downward dog. On an inhale, step or jump to seated. Awesome. Okay, bring your hands about 1 to 2 hand spans behind you, probably close to 2. And then roll your shoulders back, open your chest. So your feet are either going to be, your knees are going to be bent, feet flat on the earth. So 2 options. Option 1 is to come up here to tabletop. Option 2 is to come up here to the incline plane. So set yourself up for whichever option feels like the right one for you today. If you're going for tabletop, feet planted on the earth. If you're going for the incline plane, very slight bend in your knees, toes pointed. And then on an inhale, come up to your chosen version of pose. Keep your hips lifting. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet. Push the floor away with your hands. Nice and strong through the thighs, through the glutes. See if you can lift just a little bit higher with the hips. And then exhale. Lower all the way down. Give your arms a bit of a shake out. And take a vinyasa. Okay. So bring the left leg out in front and bring the right foot, planting the right foot firmly against the left thigh. Take a deep inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold forwards, bringing your hands either to your shin or around your foot, or if you can, you're taking your hand around your foot and binding your wrist. Try and relax your head and neck, trying to keep your shoulder blades down your back. Again, see if you can find your engagement with Mula Bandha here. Try and breathe into the bandha. On an inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to bring the right foot out in front of you and take a vinyasa. Okay, bring the left foot, plant that firmly against the right thigh. Kneecap lifted, toes pointing up towards the sky on the right leg. Inhale, take a nice deep breath in, lift up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold forwards. Hands either come to the shin, around the foot, or if it's accessible to you, holding onto the wrist. Nice deep ujjayi breath. Again, trying to connect in with your bandha in whichever way feels most natural to you. Inhale, come up. Bring the leg out in front of you and take a vinyasa. Okay. Okay. So come and sit with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We're going to Navasana because it's everybody's favourite. Okay, so usual 4 options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. So on an inhale, taking whichever is your preferred option for the pose. So inhale and come up to Navasana. So keep pulling your legs down into your hip sockets, shoulder blades down your back, lifting up through the crown of your head. Exhale, lower the feet, cross the feet, and then inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And come back to Navasana. Nice, strong ujjayi. Seeing if you can find your connection with Mula Bandha here. Cross your feet, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just allow yourself a little bit of a knee hug. You're going to do some more. It's the last one of 5. Okay, coming back to Navasana. Shoulder blades down, lifting through the crown of your head. Nice from your eye. Cross your feet, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Back to Navasana. Shoulder blades down. Keep your feet lifting. Nice and strong through your center. Cross your feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, relax. I was going to do 5, but I could see I was losing you all at 4. Sophie's just shaking her head at me. Okay, do whatever you need to do to really work into the hip flexors. So whatever that might be for you. Windscreen wiper legs is a really nice one. Okay. So we are going to take one last vinyasa. So take a vinyasa. It's great when you're on mute, because nobody can answer me back. I'm getting some really dirty looks though. Okay. And then come and lay flat on your back. Feet on the floor, heels up close to your buttocks, feet hip width apart. Hands down by your sides. And then on an inhale, tuck your tailbone and one vertebrae at a time, gradually lift everything up off the earth. And as you exhale, gradually lower everything back down to the earth. So there is absolutely no rush with this movement. You've got the whole length of the breath to complete the movement and use it. So you might want to stay with lifting and lowering. Or the next time you lift, you might want to lift and hold for a few breaths. So if you choose to lift and hold for a few breaths, if you want to, you can find the hands and then roll your shoulders underneath to increase the stretch. Keep lifting your chest towards your chin. Push the floor away with your feet. Strong glutes, strong thighs. Make sure your knees aren't dropping out towards the side. If you have the bind, release. And then exhale, lower yourself very, very gently. One vertebrae at a time, back down to the earth. And then bring your knees into your belly for a knee hug. And then from here, just gently rock your way back to seated and find your comfortable seat. Bring your hands behind, clasp at your elbows. On an inhale, sit nice and tall, reaching up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold forwards. So you're looking to bring the crown of your head or your forehead down to the earth. But if you're hovering, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry, we're not going to stay here for very long. On an inhale, find your way back up to seated. Release your hands. Bring the backs of your hands to your knees. Connect your thumb and first finger. Allow your shoulder blades to run down your back. Either close your eyes or take a relaxed downward gaze. And allow your attention to rest with your breath. You can let go of your Ujjayi breath here if you want to. You can let go of any technique or any control with your breath. The only reason to focus on your breath is to give your mind something to do. So allow your breath to just be as it is. Your own time, settle yourself down into Shavasana. So we'll be there for about 5 minutes. So grab any socks or pillows or warm things that you might want to have. Just allow yourself to really let go. Allow your body to absorb all of the benefits of the practice. Just relax, melt effortlessly into the earth. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Drop your head gently from side to side. And bring your knees into your belly and give yourself a knee hug. And then if you have the space around you, stretch your arms out overhead, legs come back out in front for a nice fingertips toe tip stretch. Then find your way to one side, it doesn't matter which side, to rest in the recovery position. Very gently and very mindfully find your way up to seated. Bringing hands up overhead in the prana mudra. Bringing your hands together overhead to the crown of your head, to your third eye for wisdom and clarity of thought, to your lips and then your throat for peace and love in all that we say, and to your heart space to love unconditionally. So thank you all for sharing tonight's practice and for sharing the last 5 weeks. Namaste.